cat in the background.
We know.
We can hear it.
Is that what that was?
So,
I kind of want Chinese food now.
It's okay. You guys can probably hear my washing machine, so.
I can't hear that, but somehow you guys can hear the cat.
I mean,
All right,
watching
so-
TV screaming.
Let's go ahead and move you guys over here. Welcome you guys to the Green Chestnut is the name of this tavern. And this is starting from the perspectives of Doug and Amnesty. So you guys find yourselves in a relatively simple room, a couple of straw mattress beds, a chest, a small wooden kind of long chest along the side of the room, a stool at the end of each bed, and just general tavern commotion over in the background. Let me start some music for us.
Sounds good.
Okay. And with that, you guys should be able to maneuver your characters, and we will go from here. So
My character's in the ether.
your character is in the ether. Well, you're Moose.
I can't hear you guys.
Anybody?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay. The other two, can you guys hear me? You can't.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay. I think somehow it reset.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was really weird.
Yeah, all the people disappeared at the bottom of the screen, and then I didn't know what was happening.
Well, we need to get Doug in here so this way he can hear. All right. I don't know what's going on with him.
Of course, as soon as I go live, everything just starts going to shit.
Yeah, everything went down.
That's what happens when you go live.
Actually, hold on. I'm just gonna, pull up my video on my phone.
Can you guys hear the background?
Yeah.
Okay.
In here fairly soon. I did not mean to land on this giant thing. I'm sorry.
That was disgusting.
No, it wasn't. I very much don't believe you'd be disgusted by that little.
What communicate wrong? I'm a failure.
Some bomb music though.
I do really appreciate this music. Though I will probably cut out all of this.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Once we get Randy back in here.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to start anew. What?
Is Josh here?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So it's just Doug.
Yeah, he's the only one we're missing.
So what's
Music I can't hear.
Terry, did you
can't
comment
hear
on the
me.
stream?
No,
God damn it.
I'm not watching the stream on my phone.
I'm not watching this stream on my phone either. And I'm actually telling the truth.
Wait, can you actually hear us?
I have no idea. I hold on. Let me see.
What's your Twitch name?
Watching the stream on my phone. Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Yeah, sure. General on Discord, whatever works.
Oh, are we going on Discord?
No. We're staying on this. He just needs to go on something so we can hear him.
Oh wait, hold on.
Then
Randy, you there?
Echoes unless we mute it.
Okay, so Randy, I can hear you on Discord. I don't think anybody else can.
Mute your mic.
So we're all gonna need to get into We can all just get into this.
Which one? Just mute one of them.
Where were we over here? We were all.
You're outside the channel on the actual app.
Oh wait, do I need to get in there and then mute myself so I can hear him?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait,
This way we can all hear Randy.
Can Randy hear us?
You should.
Randy, can you hear us? Randy.
Come on.
So we might just have to talk in Discord.
Yeah, whatever. Just mute all this.
Yeah, just mute yourself in the Roll20.
That's the part.
Roll20 was just like not like making noise anymore.
I mean, we are fine. Just
Randy.
Wait.
You can hear?
Hello?
Hello, Randy. You're still really quiet. Everybody just hit the double buttons on your Roll20, so this way, all right, we seem to be okay.
Hold on. Am I good?
Oh yeah, people are still okay.
Am I good or am I, I don't know.
You're echoed, Moose.
I'm echoed. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to cut a lot of this shit out. But
actually, I think it's Randy. On app 20, your mic's not on.
Really?
Yeah.
What about now?
yeah, you're fine.
Oh wait, I just muted everyone else on my Roll20, so I can't hear you guys on Roll20 anymore.
Well, go back to Roll20.
Go
Okay.
back to Roll20?
I haven't left Roll20, guys.
We are good. Everybody is.
Okay.
What?
Okay, Randy, can you hear us?
Randy, unmute yourself. No.
No.
Success.
Okay, is everyone good?
Josh,
Okay, wait,
get out
we're-
of the Discord channel.
We're good?
I think we're good. I don't know if I can hear Josh or not, but Jay Swag.
Okay, I hear Josh.
Okay, all right. We are good. Everybody's good. All right, Josh, say something.
I did.
Moose, say something.
What's up?
Terry, say something.
Hello.
Randy, say something. Okay, all right. We are ready to begin.
All right, finally.
Okay.
Sure.
Welcome back to. Yeah, I don't know. I
You
think
fucked it up somehow. I didn't
live
mind.
on Twitch. But regardless, we're all good. We're all up here now. So once again, for the second time, everybody, welcome. Well, for those of us that are here, welcome to the Green Chestnut. It is a medium tavern. By medium, I mean it's not, you know, the top of the line, run of the mill type thing, but it's also not decrepit and breaking down. It's
Cozy.
clean enough. It's cozy. That's exactly the right word. So you guys are here. It's the evening time, the beginning of the evening. You hear some general commotion and general tavern noise kind of down, or not down, kind of over in the main area. So where are you guys going to go? Okay.
I'll pray with you, Mr. Dimmadome.
You successfully pray.
Oh, God.
Guys, just one thing real quick. I cannot hear Randy.
You can't hear Randy?
Not at all.
Everyone
Moose cannot hear you.
Wait, Moose, look, go over to Randy's icon on the bottom.
Yeah.
Is his volume on?
I literally see nothing on his, like no volume bar, nothing. Like he's the only one I don't see that for.
There's no volume bar for Randy?
Yeah, no, like everyone else but Randy.
Randy, can you hear Moose?
Huh.
Okay.
Hold on.
So
I'm gonna
Randy and Moose are just disconnected.
I'm going to try and reconnect. Okay, am I good still? Testing 1, 2,
Behind you, Mr. Dimmadome. Yes, sir.
I still don't hear him.
Wait, he hasn't talked yet. Oh,
Rainy,
no.
did you reconnect? Moose, did you reconnect?
I'm good. Like I can hear everybody, but oh wait, okay, hold on, Brandy. I think you're good now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. So everybody can hear each other. All right, so you guys are gonna.
By the way, you can move. Oh. All right.
Wait for me, Mr. Dimmadome.
I've got small legs, just like you.
I've got smaller legs.
All right, so this is obviously the layout that you guys see. You see over in the corner an elvish person banging on some instruments in the corner. He's the one making all the music and the ruckus.
Hey, are you the one making all this music and all this ruckus?
Moose, that's
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a performance here.
I doubt it. It doesn't sound like any old
God, no.
heard.
I'm going to ignore him and continue playing.
you. Very well.
I'm right by your side, Mr. Dimmadome.
He would not be welcome in the Dimmadome.
Oh, you're moving so fast.
Up here at the front is the counter where you guys purchase like your foods and stuff like that.
I'm going to go there and purchase a meal.
You're so fast. How'd you...
Hi there,
I
Master
can't-
Dimmadome. What can I get for you?
I will have some food to eat.
Some food.
Yes.
Well, I can get you the menu. We got some lamb stew.
Lamb stew it is.
Lamb stew for you. All right. Any soups or ale to go with you tonight?
I do not drink anymore after the incident.
Well, fair enough. I won't pry into your personal business. That'll be a couple of gold pieces from me, please.
I will give you 1 gold piece.
A couple of means two.
I will give you 2 gold pieces.
All right. Here's the lamb. I'll have it right out to you in just a moment. Anything for the young boy?
He can't drink. He's not old enough yet.
Well, I do have some water.
May I have some water, please?
Certainly, young man, free of charge.
Thank you.
All right, he gives you your stews and your waters and stuff.
All right. Are these tables right here?
Yes, those are tables. They're yeah.
All
I
right.
guess I
I'm
could
gonna
have
come
put
to.
people in here. This way you could see where people are sitting.
I'm gonna sit at this table
That's fair. That table is
And-
conveniently unoccupied.
and eat my lamb stew.
All right.
This is some good water, Mr. Dimmadome.
I agree. This is delightful. I would be proud to serve this in the Dimmadome.
All right. So you guys are eating.
What is that noise?
So.
What stuff are you doing? Okay, sure, why not?
So
Delicious.
Moose. Okay, so go ahead, Moose.
Now, Amnesty, what did I tell you about eating like a human?
I'm still
sorry,
performing.
sir. I'm sorry,
You must
sir.
always try to be human. They are better than us in every single way. That is the law I am trying to preach.
God.
Moose, you can do this now.
Yes, Mr. Dimmadome.
Now, enjoy your meal like a human.
I'm gonna need you to stop.
Moose, are you doing anything, or are you just still playing?
I'm just going to keep performing until something happens.
All right. Well,
Mr. Dimmadome, I sure like that music that man is playing in the corner.
I sure do. It is a nice racket. I hope he doesn't do anything nefarious. Can I tell what race he is?
sure. You can probably look at him and tell. Or you
Yeah,
can walk up and ask him.
we were told he was Elvish.
Oh, we were told he was Elvis?
I told you he's an Elvish-looking guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he plays pretty well for an elf.
Do you think I can go and watch him, Mr. Dimmadome?
As long as you stay 5 feet away from him, you can do whatever you like.
Okay, sir.
I don't want any of your infernal tendencies to rub off on him. I say to you.
GM, how far is 5? What are the distances in this game?
1 square.
You can just walk up there. You're fine. We're not in anything where you're like movement bound or anything stupid.
Golly gee, mister, you play very good.
Thank you, young one. Is there anything I can do you for? Any requests?
Just whatever you're playing now is fine.
Very well. I'm going to ignore him and continue playing.
Oh wait. I just realized Josh can't do anything because it's Zero's characters.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
I'm waiting for you to.
Son of a message said you can move whenever you want, and then.
Yeah.
I was waiting for Josh to appear, but.
Okay, well, there you go. Now you can do stuff.
Yeah.
Well, so when the door opens, you guys hear the door open, and
I immediately stand up and look at the door.
when you immediately stand up and look at the door, everybody kind of everybody stops talking, like gets really quiet, and looks at the door with you, and then they see Niclas standing there in the doorway. And then people kind of start to mutter amongst themselves.
I wonder what he's doing here.
I'm coming back, Mr. Dimmadome.
Come back with safe. Good boy.
I'm mostly just ignoring everything.
Okay.
Where's the actual...
He moves so quickly.
Where's the what?
Where's the actual bar stool? Right now, fucking counter.
Can anybody see my ping? No, probably not.
I'll just go to the barrel and pretend that's it.
It's over horizontal from where Chewy is. The kind of rectangular looking thing bisecting the wall. Nope, over more. No, the other way, dummy.
Oh, that wooden block thing.
There you go. Where the other two went up earlier.
Well, wasn't really paying attention then.
Well, that's fair. I suppose you were probably looking for your character.
Yeah.
So you walk up to the counter, and the guy behind the counter looks at you very kind of warily. And he's like, Master, what can we do for you tonight?
I really don't care. Just whatever drink you want.
He gives you a glass of water and says, hey, here you go.
All right. I take it and just go to the corner and drink it.
All right, goes to the corner. That's fair. Okay. Well, it's on you guys to do stuff.
I'm going to start making my way over to him.
Look at him.
Can I continue playing music?
Sure, but you can re-roll performance now.
Oh, sure. Performance. 21 on my performance.
Oh, you play real good.
Of course I do. I'm the best.
You know, that guy's playing a lot better now.
Wow, Mr. Dimmadome, he suddenly got a lot better.
I think it's your presence that made him better.
So,
Really?
Yes.
it
Wow.
the music picks back up. The muttering kind of dies back after a while to general conversation. It's still not everybody, but like people are kind of casting furtive glances over towards Niclas in the corner, and now towards the other two as they're sitting with him.
Excuse me,
Want
sir.
something?
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Jorgen von Strangle?
No, and I don't care.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll religion, or roll insight to see if he does care.
Very well.
Sorry. 12.
All right, you can detect no falsehoods in his statement. So as far as you are aware, he doesn't care.
Hey, Mister.
Actually, Josh, roll. Let me figure out what we're gonna roll.
I generally don't care.
Josh, roll persuasion real quick. We'll make this a persuasion check against his insight.
Oh, God.
Would you like to learn about our Lord and Savior, Jorgen von Strangle?
What is persuasion? No, it's charisma. There.
Okay. Doug, you cannot tell. You, as far as you're aware, he doesn't care.
Hey,
Okay.
Mister. What about Lathander, the deity of light?
I equally don't care.
I'm gonna try to persuade him to care about our deities.
I would also like to help in the persuasion.
I would like to stealth out of here.
Actually, should I be rolling it on here instead of like on
Yes.
You can, but if you want to roll it on here, roll it on here.
Are we rolling persuasion?
Yes.
Doug is rolling persuasion. Yes.
Can I roll persuasion?
Certainly. You may each roll persuasion.
Wait, how'd you do that?
Josh, go ahead and roll a
there we
charisma
go.
check. That's just what I should have had you roll in the first place.
Okay.
Oops.
All right.
I did that wrong.
Aren't you not so... Yeah, you did.
4 d20s, and you still rolled garbage.
I got a nat 1 and a nat 20.
Oh, wait.
It cancels out and rolled a 7.
Okay.
Don't put the R at the front.
Yeah, I know. It just got up.
Okay, so is it just R? 1d20?
/R 1d20. So
R.
Niclas
1d20
beat
plus 4. Ah, there we go.
both of your checks and cannot persuade him. Doug, because you are so far below him, you cannot persuade him at all.
That's fair.
Like
Not
in
everybody
any
is
way,
ready
shape.
for our Lord and Savior just yet. Oh, these cookies are done.
Cookies are done. Okay.
Okay, Mr. GM.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop playing, and then I'm going to go over to the, I guess, bartender or whatever, and I'm going to ask him for a drink, and then I'm going to sit down at the table with my drink.
All right. Master Bod, what kind of drink can I get for you?
Get me your finest ale. It's been
the
a long...
finest, you say? Oh, give me just one moment here. Let me go back to find. He leaves the counter and goes back to the back and rumbles around and then comes out and he says, "A freshly opened barrel for you, sir. I appreciate the entertainment you've been providing for us."
Of course, it's always a pleasure to perform for you, sir.
Well, I tell you what, since you've been here and you've been playing all right for the last few hours, I'm going to give you this one on the house.
You, sir, are a saint.
All right.
Did I overhear him saying you are a saint?
Moose, where did you say it from? Did you say it from the counter or from the bar stool?
From the bar stool.
Probably.
He jumps over the bar.
Okay, when he does that, I'm just gonna try to nonchalantly just go as far away from them as I can, just to the other side of the bar.
Are you trying to like sneak away?
I mean, sure, but
If you are, then we'll make a stealth roll.
May I help you, gentlemen?
Amnesty and Doug, roll perception.
Roll perception? Okay.
Yep.
Ooh, 19 on the die. Plus 21.
All right, so I'm out there.
So both failed. He stealth. So you guys don't know where he is anymore.
Oh, Jesus. That's a good fucking roll.
Yeah, he rolled a 25.
I kind of did the broke shit with my monk by mistake.
Just for the record, it's not on here because I put this image in here relatively short notice, but there are people sitting at that table.
No, whatever table doesn't have people sitting there.
That would be I don't have a. Oh wait. That would be this one.
May I help you, gentlemen?
I heard you said he's a saint. Who's a saint?
Yes, it's a figure of speech.
Ah, you see, where I come from, we don't necessarily deal with figure of speeches too much.
What's your angle, sir?
75 degrees.
Sir, is there something I can do for you? Otherwise, I'd like to finish my drink in peace.
Yes, you could help me spread the word of the Lord.
You want me to spread the Lord? Sir,
I'm trying to redeem people's souls.
how much? You see, I'd be gladly willing to help you, but what's in it for me?
Niclas, go ahead and roll perception for me, please.
What's in it for you? I'll tell you what's in it for you. If we can save enough people's souls, then the Dimmadome can all be yours.
How about you give me 5 gold coins right now, and I'll preach to everyone in this bar.
Just a normal perception roll, yeah.
What was that?
I said, why don't you give me 5 gold coins right now, and I'll preach to everyone in this bar.
How about we make it 1 gold coin?
5 is my final offer.
So, Niclas, as you sit there and you kind of brood in your hermitude of silence, you notice as obviously. So I said it was early evening. At this point, it's starting to roll into evening. It's starting to get darker than it normally would, and you can notice a fog starting to settle outside the windows a little bit.
Hey, Dylan, I'm going to roll persuasion to spread the word of my Lord for 1 gold coin.
Moose, go ahead and roll a charisma check against it.
And while they're doing that,
Wait,
I'm
but
going to
I-
look
okay.
to the window and try to see if I can see anything important going on outside.
Nat 20 on me wanting 5 gold coins instead.
Well, you are just okay. So what are you trying to in return?
I told him that I would gladly spread the word for him to everyone in this bar for 5 gold coins, and he's like, "I'll give you 1." So I'm like, "No, give me 5."
Well, then your check beats his. So
I am so moved by your willingness to preach the love of our Lord, Jorgen von Strangle, that I happily fork over 5 gold coins.
Excellent. I gained 5 gold
Do I see
coins.
anything outside when I move to the window?
do you see that, Josh?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what you see.
What the fuck is that?
Striding. this way.
Like, what can I see of it? Like, what details can I glean off of what I'm seeing here? Other than black blob.
It's a black blob.
Hey, I'm going to roll religion just so I can to see how much I can teach you real quick about our Lord Jorgen von Strangle.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll. Josh,
I
I'll
already
answer
have a
your question
plan,
in just a
so
moment.
I'm waiting for you to give me a quick 10-second tutorial.
You can just go ahead and teach him.
Okay, so that's a 23 because I rolled a 19. Okay, so our Lord and Savior Jorgen von Strangle is the king of all the fairies.
So,
as king of all
Josh,
fairies, he's also the keeper of all the rules.
He's kind of garbed in very darkly colored robes.
Is he muscular?
His
He is
hood
very
is
muscular.
up, so
He
it
is the
hides
most
his face.
jacked person. He is the tallest of all the
into the
dwarves.
shadows, and he's going to step into the doorway very kind of quietly and just stand there.
All right, I'm going to nonchalantly just try to draw attention, just kind of back up a bit more, but keep looking at him
Okay, that's
Not
fine.
make it obvious that I'm watching him, but just
It's obvious he's looking around the room for something
So-
or someone.
Do we notice him as he walks in as I'm teaching about my Lord and Savior?
Whoever's facing the door would see him. Yeah,
I am facing the door.
then you would see him.
I'm going to use my divine sense.
Okay.
So to see if like there's anybody undead or fiendish
Okay.
around.
Oh, so while they're doing that, and he just gave me my 10-second tutorial, I'm going to break into song and dance.
Roll performance, please.
Yes. And I rolled a 14. And
Okay.
so the song I was going to do is I'm going to do a parody of the Gaston song from Beauty and the Beast. And it's no one's as slick as Von Strangle, no one's as quick as Von Strangle, no
okay.
one's
And
neck as
when he
incredibly
starts
thick
doing
as...
that, I back away from him a little bit, and I seriously contemplate whether it's better to be with the shady guy or these idiots.
I just got paid 5 gold. I don't give a shit.
Personally, I'm kind of leaning towards the shady guy.
Do I know
Towards the shady guy?
Yeah.
evil or not?
Huh.
At least he's
All right.
quiet.
So he's gonna, before you walk away from them, he sees the 4v group. So go back over there.
Ugh.
And he's going to close the door behind him, and then he's gonna make his way over here.
Oh, he's all up on me.
Whoa.
No, he's gonna stand kind of over here, around, well, wherever you guys are grouped, wherever the closest way for him to be able to speak to you all is. And he's gonna look up at you guys, and you guys obviously see the same description that I gave to Josh. You can't see his face. He's a very deep hood, and he says, "I am here to in search of people."
Well, friend, what are you in search of?
I am in search of people who can help.
How much money you got?
Interested.
I like helping people.
Oh, good. So, what are you doing over there? You know, you get back over there. Nice try, you.
I openly said I'm not interested in trying to walk away here.
Oh, well, you're interested now.
Cash first before I do any jobs. Then I'm going to continue performing the Von Strangle song.
Anyway, so he says, I am in search of people that can help my master.
Who's your master?
My master is the burgomaster of Barovia. His name is Kolyan Imberovich.
Did you say the burger master?
Burgomaster, however the fuck you pronounce the word. The town master, okay? And then he reaches kind of into his cloak and he pulls out a letter. Is it this one? No, it is not. Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. So you guys now have this.
They're not as good as you make them.
Whoa, that's small.
Is that better? You guys should have it in your handouts as well.
I see nothing.
I see it.
In handouts?
Oh, I see something now.
Yeah, it should say mysterious note. Does anybody not see it?
My life has been afflicted with some.
I briefly glanced through it and still very clearly not interested.
Read it.
He gives you guys a couple of moments to read it.
I'm going to turn to him, and as I'm still playing, I'm just going to be like, so yes, what's the reward for this exactly?
He says, if you be creatures of honor, you will come to my master's aid at first night, for it is not, or first light, sorry. it is not advisable to travel the Folic Woods at night.
That's nonsense, I say. We must aid him at once. Everybody needs to be saved.
I
I'm
agree.
not so sure about this.
He looks at Doug and kind of smiles wryly a little bit and says, if that is your stance, then simply take the west road from here, some 5 hours march through the Folic Woods, and there you shall find the Valley of Berhovia.
You see, I kind of need a payment up front before I do anything. At least buy me a drink first.
With that, he looks at you and inclines his head, walks up to the bartender and says, fill everybody's glass with your strongest beverage.
I'd like some water.
He drops some coin on the counter.
I just like some water, please.
Well, sir, you have my attention for the night.
Good boy, Amnesty.
He does that. He walks out, and when he gets to right about here, let's turn him around. He turns around and he says, remember, it is not advisable to travel at night. And with that, he walks out.
I ignore the drink and push it away.
I stare at him through the window.
Stare at who?
The guy that just left.
Stare at who? There's nobody there.
Oh.
Mister, he's gone.
As you see, once he leaves, and after 10 to 15 minutes or so, the fog starts to kind of dissipate a little bit and thin out.
Yeah, so
I
I'm
think we should keep this
my
warning
water
when
and
it's
just kind of try to walk out of here.
So, well, drinks are on the house from that guy. So I'm just going to start downing my second drink.
Okay, then down your drink.
I'm going to shout at the monk in Elvish. Or wait, who's the elf?
I'm the elf.
I'm an elf also.
I'm a health elf.
Oh, well, I'm going to shout in Elvish to wait.
At the sound of Elvish, I'm very clearly annoyed. But I stopped at the door.
I don't think you should leave just
And
yet.
why not?
Well, that good sir gave us a really strong warning, and he asked for our help. Do you believe everybody needs to be helped?
I believe some people need to be helped, and you three look like enough to help him, so I'm just going to go back to my place.
I feel like everybody should be helped with as much help as possible.
I never actually said I was going to help him.
Well,
You
we
got
could
paid.
different things. I didn't get paid anything. The drink is still on the table. I haven't touched it. I didn't agree to anything.
Dibs.
Mister, we should all be helping everybody.
Look, I like to be alone, and other people's business is none of my concern.
But what if we could save his mortal soul?
Look,
Oh, then that's great for you guys. You
No,
go
I'm
ahead
good.
and do it.
I'm going to see the fact that they're cornering this guy, and I'm going to just be like, whoa, back off, guys. Come on. If he doesn't want to go, he doesn't have to go.
We just want to help.
You guys look like you're pressuring this guy into doing something.
Yeah, we're pressuring him to help.
But you haven't offered him any reason to help us. Let alone, I've just got drinks. I'm celebrating all night.
You need to preach the good word of my Lord.
Whoa. I already did. I stood up in front of everybody and performed the song. That was my performance for you.
I did hear that, and I am very happy that you do know the ballad of Jorgen von Strangle.
So yeah, fine.
Do we watch him leave?
I got to go.
I'm just going to watch him leave then.
Okay, well.
All right, well, I'm outside right now.
I tried.
Okay.
Well,
So, which way is home?
Well, what's next, Dylan? Like,
Well,
you guys need to fucking.
okay, so I'm going to take Josh's drink that he didn't take. So now I have on my third drink, and I'm walking outside after him.
when I opened it up, they were still really soft, so I was like, oh, they're probably really not done.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay, and do I know whether he's an elf or a half elf or what?
Chewy?
roll
Yeah.
perception.
You know he's a full elf.
Okay.
I'm not going to make you roll for that.
All right. Well, I notice him behind me. Still pretty annoyed, but I'm
just gonna watch the tower.
I'm going to walk up kind of beside him. And look, I'm not really psyched about helping this guy either. He kind of just walked into this bar for asking something that mysteriously disappears with a note. Seems pretty sketchy to me. Seen some sketchy stuff.
Yes, I have too, which is exactly why I'm very keen on just not doing anything.
Yeah, no, I understand that. But think of the reward that you could get for this. Or at least for hearing him out.
I'm a hermit. Material things aren't exactly my thing.
I shout from the door. He did just buy everybody in this bar the most expensive drink.
And again, I haven't touched any of it.
I
Why'd
touched
you
it
come in
twice.
here?
To get my water and go back to my business.
And what happens to be your business, good sir?
Stocking up supplies and going back to where I live.
And that doesn't seem like too much of a life for you.
Well,
Are you that paranoid of the outside world?
It works for me. I don't think a wandering bard would really agree with my way of life to begin with, so. Especially not an elf.
Understandable. I can't be one to make you change your mind, but if need be, we'll be inside, probably heading out in the morning.
I thought that idiot was leaving now.
Well, they can
Mr.
leave now.
Dimmadome's not an idiot.
Hey, apparently they're eavesdropping idiots.
Look, hey, I'm trying to walk inside, guys. Stop pushing me out the door.
I bust out the door and say, Mr. Dimmadome's not an idiot.
Look, what are you? I don't even know what is he.
Wait, so
I
that
haven't checked his background. I don't know what am I looking at. Am I looking at a child? Am I looking at a shield hero wannabe? What do we got here?
Child sheep person thing.
I can't be looking at both.
All right, kid. What do you want?
Take back that insult.
Why?
Mr. Dimmadome's a nice person.
That's great.
He's not an idiot.
Too.
I'm going to
That's a
turn to
bad
Mr.
word.
Dimmadome.
Actually,
So your name's
most
Mr. Dimmadome?
Most idiots are nice people. You know, it's kind of correlating with that.
That's a bad word, mister.
I don't remember it being such.
I shout in Abyssal, Amnesty, get back here.
I shrink away. Oh. Yes, sir.
Look, I got what I wanted, and I'm going back to my forest. Whether there be monsters on the road or whatever, who cares?
Good luck, and I slam the door. Slam.
All right, so which way is where that guy was saying to go?
West.
West? All right, well, yeah, I was going west anyway, so I'm just kind of walking that direction.
Oh, wait, I don't know on that. Okay, you're just off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz?
Well, my home is that direction, so if there's a wizard over there, I'd be really annoyed, but sure. But I'm going towards the road that he said would be heading towards that place.
So I'm going to take one of the other drinks that bartender poured onto for the round that the guy bought. So I'm going to be on drink number 4 now.
The person from whom you stole it is going to get up and be like, "Hey, why are you taking my drink?"
But good sir, I apologize deeply, but I believe it was actually this man's drink. I did not. I was just going to retrieve it for him as I'm taking a sip of it. Clearly,
he's gonna reach and try and steal it back from you.
what do I roll to not get it stolen from me?
Dexterity. It'll be a contest against his dexterity.
Or sleight of hand.
Well, he's not trying to steal or do anything. He's just literally trying to back away.
15.
Okay, you succeed.
Well, good sir. I don't mean to cause a fight here, but if there's a way, I have somebody that can definitely settle this issue for you. And
who'll be that?
I'm going to walk over to Mr. Dimmadome, and I'm going to be like, yes, sir, Mr. Dimmadome, I believe I've heard your name. This man here wishes to learn about Jordan Von Strangle.
I bull rush the man with excitement.
And with that, I make my leave from the bar.
You wish to learn about our Lord?
No, I just want my drink back. Give me back my drink.
I'm just kind of walking, not particularly quickly, just walking towards the direction of the road.
I'll go fetch your drink, sir.
Let me find a person here.
And I'm going to follow.
Let me just find like generic male.
Well, it looks like things were getting pretty heated in there.
Here we go.
I might as well start making my way that direction.
What?
He's coming out. He's changed. He's like, hey, give me back my drink, you thief! Give it! I say!
I'm going to keep running away. I'm just going to start bumping it from the bar.
And I am very clearly exhausted, just mentally. And I just
pick up a rock and try and throw it at you.
Me?
No, at
I was like, motherfucker,
at Chewy.
I'm just gonna keep trying to mind my business and walk.
So he's gonna roll to throw a rock at you. Okay, that's the rock's not gonna hit. He's gonna miss.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep booking it.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna chase you off the map. Eventually, he's gonna realize he just gets tired because he's super out of shape.
Also, he's gonna run right past me because I'm not really particularly going fast. I'm just leisurely walking away.
He's gonna run right by your ass and then start to get really tired.
All right, so Moose isn't. Both of them are ahead of me, and those two are behind me.
And then he's gonna start heaving. He's been drinking a lot, obviously. He's kind of blustery and whatnot, and he's just gonna fall over to the side.
Okay.
Over here somewhere.
And I'm just gonna not even give him a second thought. I was walking past him.
All right. Well, just two of you guys are gonna go west.
Yeah, no, that's what I was doing. Once the guy stops chasing me, I'm just going to slow down to a brisk jog or a fast walk, and I'm going to continue going the way that they said we should go for the quest.
Yeah, I'm going to follow along.
All right. Well, I didn't expect you guys to go at night. I should have.
I want nothing to do with this adventure, so I'm just trying to get home.
Actually, since they're behind me, I will slow down and wait for them first.
And I'm very trying to actively stay away from the two behind me.
Naturally, of course you are.
I'm not gonna bolt away from them, but trying to make it brisk walking.
My book is over here.
I never did get your name.
There we are. All right, so you guys are strolling. I don't know how.
Oh wait,
far
so yeah,
Josh.
while we're walking, forgive me, I've never introduced myself. My name is Juan Pablo Fernando Santiago de la Cruz, but you may call me Chewy.
Niclas, roll a d4.
Okay.
Wow, that's a really cool name, mister.
And you, my fine furry friend, what is your name?
That's how many hours away you live.
Okay.
My name is Amnesty.
Yes, this is Amnesty. I saved his mortal soul.
Interesting.
And I'm forever grateful to Mr. Dimmadome.
Mr. Dimmadome, it's been a time meeting you.
Yes, my name is Doug Dimmadome. former owner of the Dimmadome. You might have heard of it.
Ah, yes, the Dimmadome.
Yes. One of the most notorious fight pits in all of Dimsdale. And all of the Forgotten Realms.
All of the Forgotten.
And what, may I ask, is the reason you decided to leave said establishment? It's just so notorious that...
All right. Everybody go ahead and roll perception.
Perception?
Yeah.
13 plus
20, modified 20.
17.
Modified 20. All right.
7.
Let me take care
Oh, no,
of
15. 15. Oh, man, it got real dark.
Yeah, I know. I did that on purpose.
He has
Hold
fog.
up, I'm getting a phone call.
All right.
Oh, wait. Are we at the other side of the road?
Yeah, you guys should be the other side of the road.
Oop.
No.
This is actually pretty funny.
Is Terry Korean?
Yeah?
Okay.
Question
I
mark?
genuinely didn't remember what he was. I didn't remember.
Oh.
I knew he wasn't Japanese, and I didn't think he was Chinese. I was like,
Alex is Chinese.
Okay,
Alex
that's
is
the one.
Chinese, I believe,
That's
yeah.
the one.
Woo, get back here. Or
Amnesty.
no, I mean, I'm telling you out of game to get back here, so... Unless you really ran ahead that far.
No, I pushed him back for you guys.
It should be... Yeah, right there.
What are we looking
I'm
at?
back.
All right.
Okay.
So as
there's
you
a
guys
wolves.
travel along the western road,
Jesus.
you see this at your in front of you. Well, they were kind of hiding in the bushes, but Moose saw them, and once they realized that you saw them, he kind of they moved out into the open to stand in your way.
My God, it's wolves.
Those are wolves.
By Jorgen. Those. I'm going to use Divine Sense to see, like, what the fuck kind of wolves these are.
Okay.
No kind of wolves that live in this forest, I can tell you that much.
So are they undead, fiend, celestial?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, which?
Oh, you're using right. Got you. They're neither. These are dire wolves.
Okay.
Like regular wolves, but only
But
dire.
You could also put a normal image of whatever you're. Couldn't you just put a picture of a normal dire wolf on the screen?
That is a normal. That is what pulled up when I searched direwolf.
There's a thing on the top of my screen that says my connection's been interrupted.
God damn it, Terry.
I mean, it's on all of ours. I mean, it's on my screen.
All
It's
right,
not
that's
on
fine.
my screen, actually.
I don't think.
Well, I mean,
it's
it went
on
away,
mine. Maybe
so-
it is.
Yeah, it went away.
All
I mean,
right,
they're
so
connected.
they are standing in the middle of the road and they are growling at you. The three.
These
So there's-
wolves can be saved.
3 or 4 of them.
There
Can I take
are
my
so
ram?
there's three. Three are blocking the road. Moose saw one over in the corner. This one here. It looks to be bigger than the others, and it has
So we
red
wouldn't know
eyes.
that one. Okay, we wouldn't know about that one, except for Moose.
Correct.
Unless the team
Unless
fits
Moose
us.
decides to show. Unless Moose decides to share its presence with you.
Nope, I don't care to share my knowledge.
Excellent. So you guys do not see the bigger wolf.
Yeah,
Only Moose does.
fine.
Well,
Okay.
you see, I don't trust my party members right now.
So
I don't believe I have party members, so I'm just gonna keep going.
So you're just going to
Excellent.
keep going, like, towards them?
I'm not gonna go I'm gonna try to go. Well, there's blackness behind me, but to see if they're gonna let me go further this way.
they're not. They're going to attempt to impede you in whatever direction they go, or you go.
backwards.
I start
Mr.
talking to him.
Mr. Careful.
Fine.
I start talking to him and just regular human speech or comment, saying, "Now, dogs, it's okay. I had your kind in my pits once. I know your pain." And I take out my warhammer. Can be saved.
They begin to really like growl. Hold on, let me. All right, so let's move them up one more block, and then everybody go ahead and roll
Initiative.
your initiative.
All right, so we can't really see blocks, so I don't know really.
Let me give you guys some blocks so you can have a.
Well, I rolled a 9.
14. I
Is
rolled
that
a
fine,
14.
Josh?
I still don't see any.
You don't see any blocks?
I mean, I have that connection thing back up again, so maybe it's waiting to connect.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, well now I see, and everything kind of went real further.
Wait, did you guys get my initiative roll?
You rolled a 14.
Okay, cool. It says the result. There's some weird thing happening right now, but it's
Do you have an initiative 0? Ooh.
Yeah.
And it still went higher than my 4.
Wow. So you're going last so far. What did Doug roll?
I rolled a 14.
All right, I'm going to write it down then because apparently I can't add you guys to a turnover in here. All right, so Niclas, you rolled what?
He rolled an 8.
So you can't just right click on this?
That's what I was trying to do. Right click, add turn, but it's.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, okay.
Oh, hey.
All right, so you rolled an 8. Amnesty rolled okay.
And you
Amnesty rolled a
14.
might just want to use the chat so we can see your rolls when they matter.
Yeah, for initiative and stuff, throw them in here. Josh, yours was the only one that I could add a turn to. Whatever, I'm just going to write it down. I don't think you guys can see my turn order anyway.
Well, I just did a normal roll. Did you two?
Did you add your dexterity to it?
No, I mean, I added what I needed to add to it, but I didn't put it as an initiative roll. It was just a normal roll.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which is probably why you could use mine. I don't know why their initiative rolls.
Yeah, if you go to your character sheet and go under character sheet core, you can just click initiative and it'll roll.
Okay.
Amnesty, you rolled 14. Chewy.
Yes. Oh, wait, no, I'm not Chewy.
And Mr. Dimmadome.
I rolled a 14.
You rolled a 14. After modifiers?
I have no modifiers.
Okay. Amnesty, what is your dexterity modifier?
0.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
Whoever wants to go first.
I mean, you go first.
Doug Dimmadome will go first.
Doug Dimmadome will indeed have first turn.
Wait, you got faster than
Moose, Chewy, what is your dexterity modifier?
Mine, 3.
3. All right, Doug, your turn is first. They are all looking at you, since you're the one who made the first act of aggression.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and I guess I'll roll to hit.
Okay.
You have to move up right next to him.
I mean, isn't it a 1-1? We have a
Holy crap.
Nat 20.
All right,
I
go
can
ahead
save
and,
your soul.
Roll your. So for crits, the damage is going to be doubled. So go ahead and roll your damage.
I was going to say, just click the word Warhammer on the chat.
Yep.
Oh, the word Warhammer. Gotcha.
It should roll damage.
Okay. So,
assuming you set it up right, it should roll damage. Yep. So 12.
Yep.
All right, does it automatically do the?
So it's 1d8 plus 3.
So you can roll
4 plus 3. Okay.
2d8 plus 3.
Rolling 1d8 plus 3. Oh.
Yep. So you roll 2d8 plus 3.
So I roll it again?
So, well, you've got, roll one more d8 on top of it.
Fucking hell, where's the dice? 4.
So 16 damage. You hit it. So when you swang,
I can save your soul.
And declared your righteous prophecy of your Lord and Savior. And you kind of hit it right at right in its back.
Jordan!
It took some damage, but it's still going. Amnesty, you are next.
I can help you guys. I'd like to cast Bless.
Okay.
Let me throw that up in there.
You have to concentrate on that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'd like to target the other 3 people.
All right, well, that succeeds, and that's your turn. So next is Chewy.
Wow, these wolves are really slow.
I can help you guys.
Okay, so...
Yes, I feel the righteous help.
You know, I'm going to use one of my spell slots, and...
All right, we're good.
I'm going to use one of my spell slots, and I'm going to cast Sleep.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
Okay, so these guys are clearly within 20 feet of each other.
They are within 20 feet of each other, yes.
Cool. So I'm going to target in the center, and I'm going to roll my 5d8s, which would then... 18 total hit points. Wow, that was shit.
Yep. So, Randy, how many hit points do you have?
I've got 24.
Wait, it targets lowest HP to...
Right, I know. That's why I'm getting his first.
Okay.
Wait, how long is the range? Do it a circle?
It just says 20 feet from the point you choose.
Creatures within 20 feet, and...
of a point you choose. Just
I'm
choose
picking...
a point behind them far enough that it hits them and not him.
Yeah, I'll pick right here.
Okay.
I don't know if that's 20 feet from him or not, but I'm picking this spot.
You would need to hit...
20 feet would be all of us since this is a 1-to-1. So if you point it right there...
No, it wouldn't be.
Wait, isn't this a 1-to-1 block?
Here, hold on.
Not this one. Right here, and you'll be fine.
Here, I'm picking right here. That's 10. That's 15 feet to that one. 15. So yeah, he'd be 25 feet away if I choose this location.
All right, that's fine. So
cool.
Okay, so our battles act 1 to 5.
Yeah, each one is 5 feet.
Wolf falls asleep. The one in the middle that Doug just righteously blasted falls asleep. The rest of them are fine.
Okay.
Because you rolled so fucking terribly. Anything else?
That's my turn.
All right. Doug, the wolves are coming in on you.
All right.
Does a 12 hit?
That does not. They bounce off
so
my...
First one, you deflected with your righteous hammer of glory. Well, how about a 10?
That does not hit.
All right. Well, we're going to try again.
Would they move in closer?
How about a 12?
It does not hit.
All right. So...
Wait, 3? I thought one was asleep.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Good call. This one's asleep.
And are they physically moving?
Yeah, shouldn't they
have status effects on it? You can click status effects.
Yeah, there's a status effect thing.
I know there is.
You don't need to do it though. It's not important.
No, it's not important at
all. Whose turn is it now?
It is, I believe, Niclas' turn. It is yours.
I punch.
You punch. Which one are you punching?
The one that's in my Chris range.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay.
Mr. Niclas, you have my blessing.
He doesn't know you don't know his name yet. He never introduced himself.
Mr. Dirty Monk Man, you have my blessing.
Inside. Okay. So 1 plus 6. Yeah, 21.
Oh, that is a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
Wait, are you guys rolling an extra D4 for your attack rolls?
I mean, yeah, but it doesn't matter after 25. It'll be 25 with. Well,
All right, I'm just making sure.
Yeah. All right, so 7.
Okay.
And then, as part of martial arts, I'm going to do my bonus attack.
All right, go ahead and roll for hit. That does not hit.
I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, very well.
That was his damage from the previous.
Yeah, I realize that now. Thanks.
25.
Well, that hits.
Technically, it's 29.
Okay, well, up to 29. Six.
All right. Is that it?
Yep. That's
All
it.
right, back to the top. So, Doug Dimmadome.
So the one that you just punched, I'm gonna rear around and strike. Justly.
When you do and you present your back to this one, he's going to take an attack of opportunity.
Okay, let him.
21.
Oh, that hits.
Would you look at that? All right, we're going to roll some damage. You, my good friend, take 6 damage.
All right.
So he rears up, and as you're turning around, gets up, nicks you in the shoulder. And by nick, I mean like he chomps down on your shoulder.
All right.
All right.
Oh no, Mr. Dimmadome.
It's okay, boy. I'm gonna go ahead and continue my attack. Normal roll.
You have my blessing, Mr. Dimmadome.
24.
Move.
And 19 hits. No, so that number includes all your modifiers. So you rolled a 19.
Did Doug move?
Doug has not moved, no.
So he hasn't left the range of anyone to get an attack of opportunity.
He presented his back to it, though. Like he's presenting his back.
Change.
He basically went from facing
I know
left to facing
I know he
down.
turned around, but I just thought the opportunity is when you actually leave their range.
I thought it was also when you do show them your back.
Yeah. Typically, that's the way I've always played it.
But that 19 doesn't include the blessing, by the way.
Well,
You're
you hit
right.
anyway. All right. Well, do you want
Anyways.
to roll your blessing?
So, well,
You're blessed,
I hit
Mr.
it.
Dimmadome.
You're going to hit 8 damage. The one that was punched. He's starting to, when you bring down your radiant damage or your radiant hammer of glory, you smack it like almost kind of at the base of the neck a little bit. He's not dead, but he's very, very crippled. And
I'm going to shout Jorgen as I'm coming down.
all right, well, it does not increase your damage.
Okay.
Amnesty, you're still concentrating. Chewy, the turn is yours.
All 3 of you have my blessing.
Well, I guess since that one's basically dead, I'm going to be a dick and I'm going to kill steal. So I'm going to use this.
Okay.
And I'm going to target this one.
Yep. Go ahead and roll your damage.
2.
Well, it is now on fire, but not dead.
God damn it.
Hold on. All right. So it howls and like it's in pain. And then, so the way that I'm going to do fire damage, because it's not like in the book, but he's on fire right now. So he's going to roll a d4 and take 1 d4 damage until he puts the fire out, which he's so diluted right now, he's not going to do. So he's going to take a d4 fire damage.
So we have one asleep, one burning to death, and the other's perfectly fine.
Correct. All right, so the one that is on fire and whatnot is going to rear up for an attack.
On me?
On you, yes. 21 again.
Jesus. Yep, that hits.
All right. You're going to take 3 points of damage, so he's going to jump up and bite you in the arm.
All right.
And then the other one is going to roll to hit you, and you... Oh, my God. Okay, 20.
Hits.
All right, so we're going to roll for damage there. 3.
All right.
All right, and then Niclas, it's your turn.
Are you okay, Mr. Dimmadome?
The Dimmadome is
Terry,
strong.
what did you do for your turn?
Huh?
What?
I wasn't paying attention. What did Terry do his turn?
He's concentrating.
Yeah, you can still do other things when you
On
concentrate.
bless.
You can't concentrate on a spell and do something. It breaks your concentration.
If you lose, if you can't just do another concentration spell and you can't take damage, but you can still attack.
Mm-hmm.
Normal activities such as moving and attacking doesn't interfere with concentration.
Okay, I never played that one, but okay.
I mean, I was just reading off the 5e because I was trying to remember if it was done that or not.
All right.
Move.
Okay. Well, Terry's concentrating.
Okay.
I am indeed concentrating on bless.
Terry, did you want to do anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Is the one in front of me dead?
Nope.
No, I'm gonna punch it.
Okay, roll to hit.
35 feet.
Okay.
That does not hit.
Wait, roll an extra D4.
Yeah.
True.
You're blessed.
That does not hit. 12 does not hit.
Okay, and then
Bonus
I
attack.
do it again for my bonus attack.
All right, go ahead.
Nat 1.
All right,
Is that a nat 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely don't hit. And instead,
Is he on fire?
you throw yourself, so you're going to hit, and you're going to like wind up for a haymaker, and you're going to throw yourself off balance, and you're going to knock yourself prone.
Okay.
Nice.
So you are now prone.
Okay.
And then, Mr. Doug Dimmadome, the turn is yours.
All right. I'm going to continue my attack,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go ahead and swing.
All right.
Jesus.
That does not hit.
You're
Now you-
blessed, Mr. Dimmadome.
I don't think even with that +4 am I gonna hit.
I think it's a 14 armor class.
Oh wait, does he still take that 1d4 damage?
At the start of his turn.
Okay. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Amnesty, do you want to do anything?
Does it break my concentration to use another spell?
As long as it doesn't as long as it's not 2 concentration spells.
Gotcha. Let's see here.
Abuse the cantrips as much as you can.
The only thing that's gonna break your concentration is you choose to, you take damage or you're killed.
Okay, cool.
But you have to
I'd
roll
like-
to keep your concentration if you take damage.
Okay, I in addition to my bless that I'm still concentrating on, I'd like to cast Thaumaturgy
All right.
to cause a rumble of thunder around this. Hold on. Around, let's see, 30 feet. Where am I? Oh, wow. Let's see. Just right here in the middle.
All right.
Wait, what? Can you guys see my...
Go
No.
back to the click the pointer area.
Yeah.
Not,
Like
not-
right around here,
okay, that's fine.
where Mr. Dimmadome is.
Okay, you cast it and it makes a crash of thunder.
Yes.
Nothing happens. You just hear
Okay.
thunder.
Okay.
Wait, no,
I thought
those
it
are
might-
bad.
I
No,
thought it might scare them off.
wait,
No.
but does that wake up the other wolf?
No, it has to be
Okay.
woken up.
Let me read what sleep says. Bonus. No, it does not.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
Chewy.
Okay, fine. I am going to try again to kill this motherfucker with Fireball.
Okay.
Let's see if I roll better this time. 7
All right,
damage.
so your spell hits it, and the flame like ignites everything, and then like with one last like groan of pain and death, it dies.
Haha.
Good job, Mr. Chewy.
I'm going to
You were
then
successful.
I'm going to move, and I'm going to move right about here.
Okay, well, move the character.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So now it's going to be the wolf's turn, and so the one that's still awake is going to go in for a nice attack on the Dimmadome.
Put an X on the wall.
Does an 11 hit?
It does not.
Well, that's its turn.
I'm going to try to attack the wolf's legs, try to knock it prone.
All right, you're going to take a penalty to it because it's an aimed attack.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Jorgen, be with me. Plus my
You're
4.
blessed.
It's a 4 for the blessing, right? Or 5?
Yeah, it's a D4.
It's a D4.
Where my 4's at?
You can just roll a D4. /R space D4.
Oh,
Roll a /R space D4.
/R D4.
/R space D4. All right, 17. You hit it, but you will not be able to aim to knock it prone.
Okay, that's fair. So I hit it.
Yeah, roll for damage. 5 damage.
Fucking hell.
This is the
All right,
longest
you
fight.
swing, you hit it in the side, and it grunts and kind of shifts a little bit, but it's fine.
Maybe Jorgen deems you worthy. Am I able to cast Lay on Hands on myself? Like right now?
That would take an action or a
yeah,
bonus action if he has a
yeah,
bonus
that's
action.
All right, I'm gonna lay on hands to myself
All right.
for 10 HP.
Hold on. You skipped our prone monk friend.
Oh,
Is it my turn?
Well, it's your turn after the wolves, and
Okay.
Randy just went right into it. So yeah, go ahead.
I thought I went after. Okay, so
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna use half movement to get up.
Okay.
So no longer prone, and then I'm gonna go to this roof. And
You're gonna. All right. Yeah, there's no space. You're fine. You're gonna one punch man it. All right, roll a hit.
You're blessed, mister.
That is a nat 20. So go ahead and roll double your damage.
okay. And
Okay.
then 7. So that's before the 4. So it's 7.
Okay, so -7. All right.
And then another attack.
Yep. All right, you hit.
Okay. And this. 6.
Okay. So you kind of one to it right in the face. It's dazed, confused. It's kind of stumbling around a little bit because you gave it a concussion, basically. But it's still up and it's still able to fight.
Okay.
All right, Randy.
my turn.
Mr. Doug Dimmadome.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Wait, didn't he already have his turn?
Yeah, didn't he just go?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just
I did.
rolled. Yeah, he did that. So, all right, Amnesty.
Wait, what did Doug do?
He hit it with it. He tried to
Doug
sweep it
smashed
with his
in the
hammer.
side with his hammer.
And then didn't he use a spell?
He
used
healed
lay
himself
on hands
for
on
like
himself.
10.
What did you get on that?
Leon has a bonus action.
Yeah, his lay on hands bonus.
I didn't know they were like paladin.
Randy,
Hello?
they had a question for you.
What's up?
What did you do after you smashed the wolf with your hammer?
Lay on hands.
Is that a bonus action?
Oh, it's an action.
Yeah, so your attack was your action.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I did my thing. So we're just back to the top.
Back to Amnesty.
Okay.
So, how hurt are you, Mr. Dimmadome? Do you need my help?
I would like a healing touch.
I don't
How old
have
are
a
you
healing
again?
touch. But wait, how old am I?
Yeah.
God, I
I'm
am
11.
getting choir boy.
Oh.
I'd like to cast Healing Word on Mr. Dimmadome.
Oh, thank God.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on the wolf.
Say I won't.
All right, I'm gonna roll for it.
Yep.
5.
5 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which I think is
No.
with that.
No, I'm pretty sure that's with the modifier.
No, that is with the mod. He rolled a 4 plus 1.
Oh, well, very fucking well. So Doug Dimmadome regains 4 Dimma health points.
No, 5
Five.
different points.
5 Dimma health points.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Chewy!
Your soothing voice always helps me.
Hooray!
My turn.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to, instead of attacking, I'm going to do this instead. Choose a
This
creature.
is mockery.
Yep.
Good spell. Good
It
spell.
must pass a wisdom save or take 1d4 of psychic damage and have disadvantage on its next attack roll. Okay.
All right, so it's gonna roll for the save. Oh no, it's gonna roll a 13.
Well, that actually does beat my spell save. So
All right.
it does not take that. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, are you blessed?
You
That
are
does-
blessed.
Does that give
It
me?
doesn't matter. It
Yeah, I was
doesn't
gonna
give
say
you
it's
any
a-
bonuses against the save.
Yeah, that doesn't matter against a save.
Oh, it doesn't? It says it was attack roll or saving throw.
No, but that's his saving throws. Not
But yeah,
wolf.
it's the wolves, not mine.
Oh, okay.
You can bless the wolf if you want.
No, I can only target 3 people.
Well,
I target all 3 wolves.
I tried to
okay.
insult the wolf, but it didn't work. You didn't understand me.
The wolf is going to attack Mr. Dimmadome one more time.
Mr. Dimmadome.
It's gonna roll a 17.
That does not hit.
That does not hit, you communist. Very well. It's gonna sit there and whine.
Your dynasty lives on.
Go ahead.
What is your armor class?
Niclas, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep beating the shit out of it.
Just keep punching. Okay, roll. That
You're blessed.
Oh wait, what about my turn?
No, you're first of the order. He's last of the order.
Oh, okay.
He's second in order. All right, I'm trying to use first. Yeah, so my attack
Yeah, roll your damage then.
7,
All right, it's on its last legs.
and then my bonus attack.
That does not hit.
Plus my
You're-
burst. So
You're blessed.
does hit at this point. Doesn't matter what I roll, since it's 14 hit. And then Marsh.
All right. It's going to hit. That's your damage.
You're blessed.
Thank you. I know.
So you basically
Hashtag
rear up
blessed.
and uppercut right to the jaw of the wolf, and you snap its neck. It dies.
Okay.
Praise Lathander.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to stay away from the mic, all right, buddy?
Deity of light.
Doug Dimmadome.
Yes.
Doug.
All right. Is the wolf still alive?
No, both of the flank wolves are dead.
And we have a
Okay.
sleeping wolf.
So that means I have advantage on hitting it.
Wouldn't you just be able to straight up hit a sleeping object?
Yes. Critting it easier.
Yeah, it's gonna make hitting it easier.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead.
You can still miss.
Just like that.
Mr. Dimmadome, you're blessed.
All right.
Did you make the right choice if you were just fucking
All right,
13.
that's gonna hit.
13 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
All right. Jesus.
4 damage. All right. So it takes damage and it wakes up.
Well, it's awake. Wake up!
It's super confused because it got blasted by righteous glory, fell asleep, and then woke up again to getting blasted by righteous glory.
Yep.
Is the hammer named Righteous Glory?
What was that?
Is the hammer's name Righteous Glory?
No, but I will name it if I keep it long enough.
Amnesty, it's your turn.
What's the condition of the wolf that's still alive?
Injured.
Injured?
Very much so.
Huh. I would like to move up. Hold on. Move up and attack it.
You're gonna move up and attack it. All right.
With my mace.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Roll.
This is gonna break your concentration, just so you know.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
When you go to attack, you're gonna break the concentration.
What do I roll to hit?
You're gonna roll a d20.
If you just click on your weapon, it'll roll for you.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow, that's a very good roll. It hits.
Yeah, Amnesty bringing the righteous fury.
I'm here,
So-
Mr. Dimmadome.
In your attempt to emulate the monk over there, you swing your mace and it catches it right at the bottom of the chin and it snaps its neck and it flips onto its back.
Hooray.
It's dead.
You're blessed.
Everybody roll perception.
Wait. As this is going on, I'm going to turn to everybody and be like, so what about the fourth wolf?
Everyone roll perception.
Perception.
All right.
That one.
It's a crit fail. 2 8s.
I'm too busy praying over these wolves' body.
All right. So none of you guys noticed that the wolf left.
Oh.
So it's no longer there.
Interesting. Oh well. Wait, they never noticed the wolf to begin with.
Right. So Moose, you no longer. Well, they could have noticed the movement of the wolf as it disappeared. But regardless, none of you noticed it leaving.
I did it, Mr. Dimmadome.
I'm very proud of you, son.
Good job, Mr. Monk.
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and head back to the tavern.
You're going to go back to the tavern. Okay. Let me reveal the tavern again. Actually, I'm just going to remove this. Okay.
Whoa. I was still going back this way.
Oh, I forgot I had these. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to head back to the tavern and let everybody know, this is why he said we shouldn't travel at night.
I'm going to turn to the monk that I'm walking down the road with, kind of, if he's actually paying a single fuck of attention to me. And I'll be like, yeah, I don't feel like going back to the tavern. If I give you a couple gold, can I just, crash at your place for a few hours? Josh?
How much gold?
3 gold.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Excellent. I will give you 3 gold.
All right.
Haha, netted 2 gold today.
So me and him are still walking the 4
Oh,
mile.
by the way, I never caught your name. I am Juan Pablo Fernando Santiago de la Cruz.
I heard.
But you can call me Chewy.
Right.
Is it raining?
Yes, it is raining.
That's why I headed back to the tavern.
Wait, Josh, did you introduce yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, Niclas.
Niclas.
Cool. Elves got to stick together.
Yeah, most other elves don't feel that sentiment to half elves.
All right, so you guys are splitting up.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sticking with Josh.
All right.
I'm headed
So
back
let's-
for the night.
You guys are going to your room for the night. Okay, so let's visit you two. I don't have a screen for where the monk lives, so go ahead. Well, you take them. You take him to your place of residence.
Cool. I'm going to
Describe
meditate.
it. Okay, you guys stay there overnight and then wake up in the morning.
I'm going to meditate at his place, you know?
Uh-huh.
My spell slots open up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well that dropped again. Whatever.
Cool. So it's now the next morning.
Yep.
I'm gonna go out and see if I can find everybody.
Well,
Good morning, Mr. Dimmadome.
Good morning, Amnesty. Follow me. Amnesty, this way.
By the way, we are not outside of the tavern. We just happen to be there because that's the only place we can put our characters, really.
yeah, so we are in my hut, 4 hours away.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
So
It's
Amnesty,
still raining, Mr. Dimmadome.
Yeah. It's still
I feel
raining.
as if it will be raining for a long time to come.
Oh no.
I'm gonna head down the road, I guess.
All right. Roll perception.
Perception, or am I tracking him?
No, just both of you guys roll perception.
All right.
Both of us?
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Perception.
All right. So, Mr. Doug Dimmadome,
Yes.
as you leave, you notice on the did you guys all read the note that the individual left you guys?
Yeah.
All right. Let me take the. All right. So when you guys leave on the little kind of message board that's sitting in there, you see a piece of paper tacked to the board with the same image that was on the seal of that letter.
Huh. Like right over here?
Yeah. It's just a paper with that seal on it that you guys recognize.
Hey, this is the same seal as this. And I take out the paper that he gave us.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder if they're in common.
Sure looks like it.
I don't remember him putting that there.
Maybe it came at night.
While I was sleeping?
Yes.
He's very sneaky.
Very.
I'm gonna. So, is there another paper there?
What do you mean?
You said there was another paper there, right?
Yeah, it's a paper that's hung up on the wall.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay. I don't have an image for you, so you just have it. I made it up.
Oh, you just made it up? What's it say?
It's nothing. There are no words. It just has that seal on it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll take it and I'll walk down the road still.
All right.
So, when I wake up, I'm going to turn to Niclas and just ask, so do you have any books I could read?
There might be a few somewhere. I don't really keep up with books that often. You can check over there in the corner.
Can I check the corner for some books?
So I'm gonna continue down the road, Dylan.
All right.
I gotta be hiding them, so you can probably find it.
Should I roll survival to see if I could like track him or?
Sure, go ahead.
I'll wait for the nat one.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
You can see their faint imprints going off the trail.
All right, I'll follow the trail till I get to their hut.
Okay. You're at the hut now.
Well, I don't believe my eyes, as I live and breathe. You're the fellers that we talked to last night.
So did you just barge into my house without knocking or anything?
Yes. Well, it's a hut, so like.
I saw the door. I live here.
Are we under attack? What was going on? I was reading. What?
What was that?
Oh no, my character is freaking out that he was reading, then there's a ruckus all of a sudden. He's like, wait, what's going on?
I am very, very visibly annoyed to have to see these people again.
I'm gonna start talking in Sylvan, like, is this your house? Is this your place?
Yes.
Wait, did I say Sylvan? I meant Elvish.
Well, it doesn't matter, I can speak both.
Congratulations.
Hey, I can speak both too.
I'm visibly confused.
Let's all speak Sylvan.
I mean, I'm okay with Sylvan.
So I start talking to in Elvish to you all, like, hey, what are you guys doing here? Like, you guys want to go out?
Here. What are you doing here?
I was following these footprints. I thought maybe that they were left by the person who left the wolves out there.
There were wolves in the forest. Like,
yes.
Does someone have to leave them there? Granted, they're bigger than the ones I'm used to. It's not uncommon for monsters to be traveling the woods.
But it is uncommon to be left in the woods right after we were told not to go in the woods.
Or someone told us not to go into the woods because they know there's monsters in the woods to begin with. Since, you know, the woods, they're kind of known for that.
Excuse me.
Persuasion to see if I can persuade him to just believe me that someone left the wolves.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh wait.
Josh, roll a charisma check.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Well, unless you got a natural 20, doesn't matter. Yeah, okay.
Well, you failed. So.
Can I interject here for a second?
You know what? There might actually be someone leaving wolves out in the forest.
Okay. And if I believe you, which apparently I do, still none of my business. That was nowhere near my house.
Yeah, that is 4 hours away walking distance. Shit.
Yeah.
Jesus, guys.
Look.
I can't believe you walked that way.
Well, you see, the whole thing about being a hermit is being secluded. So having 4 people here now, it's really against my goals.
Yes, I agree with him. This is his place, and I paid good money to be here. So unless you want to pay good money to be here, I suggest you leave.
Well, I don't have any money.
I would be almost willing to pay you to leave anyways.
I'm gonna...
Wait, I'm going to turn to
light
Niclas. How much you want to
incense?
pay?
Not
Randy,
you.
Randy, you first.
I'm gonna go ahead and light 1 stick of incense
All right.
and just hold on to it.
I'm
You
going
have a
to,
stick of incense in your hand.
I'm going to attempt to take it out of his hands.
Roll dexterity. Or you guys have a dexterity contest.
Okay.
You should do pretty well with this.
I hope, since it's my highest stats.
I literally have nothing in dexterity.
I was going to say, Josh, do you have an 18 dex?
Yeah,
Okay.
21.
All right. Well, he succeeds in taking it from you.
It's still burning.
I turn it off and then throw it out.
As I can't understand what they're saying, I'm gonna walk outside the hut and play in the puddles.
I'm gonna throw my incense in the puddle because I don't want it stinking up my house.
All right.
Can I offer a compromise to everybody?
Yes.
We
Okay.
should probably go out and check out what that one guy said.
No, I'm getting to that. Mr. Dimmadome, you seem to have been a rich or at least a wealthy man at some point in your life. You must have something left over from the Dimmadome.
I
How
don't.
about-
I donated it all to the church.
Well, I was going to say, if you really wish for either of us to join you, maybe you should consider offering us some kind of compensation for this.
How about the compensation that you will be eternally saved?
Get out of my house.
What's the value of being eternally saved? In coin.
I could pay you a hefty sum.
All right,
You're
roll
rolling
charisma against it.
Sure.
I think they would roll insight.
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
would
yeah,
roll.
right.
Well, I mean,
Yeah. I'll roll insight.
I've made it pretty clear I don't care about money, so would it matter if I know he's lying or not?
19. I know you're bullshitting me.
Yeah, he knows.
Look, I gave up the Dimmadome for a reason. I just got so sick and tired year after year.
Oh my
200
God,
years
he's
of
fucking
owning it.
clicking. He's clicking in the puddle. Anyway, you continue about the owning of the Dimmadome.
200 years of owning the Dimmadome. I've seen countless people lose their lives, lose their livelihood, and lose their sanity. Betting and killing and massacring each other. Just don't make no sense.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Niclas here is losing his sanity because you are here now.
Exactly.
So does
That's
that...
why we need to save as many people as we can.
So how about we start with saving me by you getting out of here?
Very well. And I walk out.
That was far easier than I thought it would be, and I am very grateful.
So, where's the closest town?
You were there.
Yeah, you were. We just left it. There's probably another town, another 8 or so hours away.
If I pay you to be my escort, would you escort me to said town? Well, scratch that. Instead of paying you, what is it you would want instead?
Peace and quiet.
Well, can't fault the man for that.
If I take you to the next town, you just make sure those two follow you and never bother me again.
You see?
I can have my money back.
I begin playing in the
I
puddle.
have the money back that you gave me to stay here.
If I could get them to stay away
This
from
is
you
so
for...
fun, Mr. Dimmadome.
I agree. I
You're
will
right.
do that then.
It is.
I'll gladly do it for my money back.
All right, I give him back the money he gave me.
Okay.
I gained 3
You guys are the
gold.
worst.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I told you yesterday exactly what my ideals were. And this was probably the worst thing for my ideals.
Good.
Okay.
Get outside your comfort zone.
Josh is going to, Niclas is going to escort Chewy to the next town.
We're just playing in puddles outside of his house.
Well, the next town is all right. I'm gonna be annoying here and force you guys along.
That's
The
what I
next
was
town
kind of. It's kind of what I was hoping for because
The
I'm
next
not
town
sure.
is gonna be towards the goddamn west.
That's what I was hoping for.
We just went 4 hours west.
Well, now you're going another 2 hours to the west. God damn it!
So wait, that's the closer town then. I asked what the closest town was, and you said that it was the one I just came from 4 hours away. But there's a close town 2 hours away.
Well, you're not gonna. You didn't let me finish there, buddy, old buckaroo.
I don't know how continuing the sentence would have helped.
It's not. That was the completion of the sentence. All right. So Now that we can progress this, that was mind-numbing. The thing is I knew this was going to happen. 100% knew this was going to happen. There was nothing I could do about it.
Good control, GM.
But anyway, no, you know what? It's fine. You Doug. So, you guys are wandering down the road.
Me and Niclas, or
I made no effort to tell them where I was going.
Yes, just the two of you, unless the other two are going to follow. You two are wandering on the road to the west.
Okay.
We're gonna follow behind him, but at a good pace, pretending like we're playing in puddles the entire time.
How many puddles are along the road?
It just rained.
It rained very heavily last night.
Okay. You still that's amazing that you tried to get in the heavy rain.
It's still raining.
As you walk, you begin to walk into the middle of a rainstorm.
God damn it.
But as you guys walk, you also notice, so Niclas, the same fog that you saw outside the tavern when that person appeared to give you the letter, you're seeing it again. You're walking into it. It's getting thicker. It's a kind of an unnatural fog.
Do I notice anything in the fog?
You don't really notice anything in the fog. As you walk in, it gets thicker and thicker. The trees get blacker, get kind of thinner and more sparse until you reach. As you continue to walk, you get about an hour and a half down the road, and you see a protrusion upon the horizon.
Okay.
And it's not like a mountain or anything crazy like that. So it's a protrusion in the mountain.
All right. Would I know this area at all?
You very, very briefly know it.
Like, would I know if this was there before, or is this something that would be like, oh?
It's here before.
Okay.
It's definitely been here. You know there is a town through there.
Okay.
Beyond that, you know there is a town.
All right.
So while we're walking, I'm going to turn to Niclas and just ask. So out of curiosity, you don't have to answer, but why do you like to be alone?
Because it's easier that way.
In what regard?
I grew up with elves. I'm a half elf. They didn't quite like me. Go figure.
Oh, well.
I could work toward getting their affection, or I could just leave. Leaving seemed a lot easier.
So I understand that you clearly can tell that I'm an elf.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I understand. I don't really like elves that much either.
Okay. Why are you wandering around, Mr. Bard?
Well, you
Everybody
see.
roll perception real quick.
Okay.
Oh, wait, roll perception.
Yep.
Do you want us to as well, since we're like way behind everybody?
How far behind are you?
I don't know, like 60 feet.
13.
11.
Yeah, you two go ahead and roll it as well.
10. Nat 20.
Jesus.
All right. All right. Have all of you guys rolled a nat 20 now?
No, I have not.
Oh.
All right. So, Amnesty. As you're walking, this might actually be the perfect one to give this to. You have a very peculiar sensation. It's one that you were kind of used to during your days of street urchining, and you get the feeling that you're being watched. That something in the fog and in the surrounding area is watching you. So you don't directly notice anything like immediately in front of you.
Okay.
But when you look, okay, you guys are approaching the protrusion that you saw. I'm going to go ahead and put you guys over here.
Whoa.
So you guys are along the road.
What?
Is that
And-
just a very small road?
I mean, it's a thin road.
That is really, really tiny.
Well, okay, no. So you didn't like the town itself wasn't like right here. It was farther back. This is just as you guys are walking in now. This is what you're seeing.
Okay.
But anyway, so you guys are approaching, and you see. God damn it! No, make visible. Where's it at again? Yeah.
Oh, so to answer your question, Nicholas, I don't really like elves. You see, most elves are stuck up pricks. Me, I find myself to be an exception, of course, but
Sure.
they are unworthy of my music, and I'm looking for the
Mr.
perfect audience to
Mr.
entertain.
Dimmadome,
Yes, Amnesty.
All right.
I'm getting kind of a creepy feeling from this fog.
What
I
kind of
probably should just roll. Do I know they're behind me? Like, have we noticed they were following us?
Roll perception and find out. Well, they weren't sneaking. They didn't say they were sneaking. So,
14.
all right, you noticed. You noticed.
We're just like playing in puddles behind you, like just hopping
yeah.
along.
All right, so you guys see these.
Whoa.
Yep.
Some gates
The gates
of the dark
are
world.
closed as you see them. But that is what you see.
Huh.
Okay.
I wonder who chopped their heads off.
You don't see the guy on the horse.
Are you sure we're going the right way?
Let me just
Is
click.
there, you didn't exactly give me any direction. You just said close to town. You didn't name which one.
Nope.
Mr. Dimmadome, I feel like someone's watching us.
I know it feels like someone's watching you.
Don't.
So, why are you so creepy?
It's not a good kind of watching.
Oh,
Is there a
no?
good kind of watching?
Not like the
Amnesty.
sense when the gods are watching us?
No, it kind of just feels creepy.
Amnesty.
Yeah.
So when you initially scanned the environment and you looked on the protrusion that you now know are gates, you didn't
Okay.
see anything on top of the gates. When you turned and spoke to Doug about your feelings that he didn't believe you with because he believes so heavily in his deity of choice, and then you turn your face back to the road and you see a figure standing on top of the gate.
And no one else sees them?
No, you're the only one that sees him.
So should we confront them and tell them
Mr. Dimmadome, I see something on top of the gates.
I look to see the top of the gates.
You don't see anything.
Can I roll perception to see if I do?
Sure.
Oh shit!
You don't see anything.
Wow, really?
Yep.
Okay. I don't see anything, Amnesty. I do trust you because, you know, you do have devil eyes.
Can
Me and Moose were, me and Chewy would be walking towards the gates.
What?
Can I?
Into any of this?
What'd you say?
Okay, so
We've just been constantly walking towards the gate. Like we haven't been listening or stopping for anything.
Oh.
We've just been going.
while Doug was making his perception roll, can I cast guidance on him?
Which does.
Here, I'll put it up there.
Ooh, what a good spell.
Add to his perception roll.
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
You don't
so
see anything.
not with a 22?
Nope.
I guess it was the nat 20 that did it.
I don't know what to tell you, Mr. Dimmadome. I definitely see something up there, and it's really freaking me out.
You don't see it either anymore.
Oh, I don't?
Nope.
It's gone.
Yep.
It's gone, Mr.
When
Dimmadome.
you turned and grabbed his sleeve or whatever, and then looked back, you didn't see it.
Huh.
It disappeared.
I don't know what to say. I just didn't see anything.
Anyway.
We should be careful, Mr. Dimmadome.
I'll be on guard.
So when you get to the gates, now they're open slightly, just like you see in the image.
Okay.
So,
Keep walking.
all right, you guys are gonna walk through the gates. Hooray! So you
Yeah,
keep
no,
walking.
we're just going to our destination, man.
You guys keep. I'm trying to make it. So just keep
Niclas is my home dog.
now, you guys begin to definitely see the fog is the thickest now. But one of the other things that you will notice, and it's very impossible not to notice, is once you move through the gates, they close behind you with a very loud, chattering clang.
So, me and Chewy went through the gates. And they were talking behind us. We didn't stop to wait for them. So is the gates just closed behind me and Chewy and those two are still outside?
The gates are, after all four of you go through, do the gates close?
So we're a little bit ahead when the gates close.
Yeah, you guys are a little bit ahead.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn around like all spooked like.
Okay.
Like, oh, did you close the gates?
Oh, was that to me?
Yeah.
No, Mr. Dimmadome. Those doors are way too big for me.
I believe you this time.
All right. So,
I mean, they're ginormous doors, man.
Hold on. I believe you.
why did you what? All right, that's fair. The so the road that you guys are traveling on for the last it slowly turns from a dirt road to a gravel road.
Must almost be there.
Say again?
I said, oh, we must almost be there then.
Yep. Just keep following around. And then you can get those two idiots off my back.
That'll actually be easier than you think.
I'm gonna run up to him.
Oh, God.
I have a spell.
I'm following right behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna like move as fast as I can to catch up to him and let him know that the door is closed behind us.
Okay.
Damn it, guys! Did you not just notice those doors closed?
They're gates. They open and close. It's what they do.
Who closed the gates?
Probably the gatekeepers?
I didn't see any gatekeepers.
They're probably inside the gate. They don't have to be outside. They have to. Someone has to use the mechanism to close the door.
Maybe the giant statues did it.
Sure, the giant statues. Who cares?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy to try and see if the gates are locked. If that's alright, Jim.
Let me scroll back up. Thaumaturgy.
It causes an unlocked door to fly open, so if it's locked, it won't.
Go ahead.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna cast that.
You're gonna cast it. The gates do not budge.
Mr. Dimmadome, it seems the gates are locked. We can't get out anymore that way.
Gentlemen.
Right.
We're just going to keep walking.
The gates
Yeah.
are locked.
All right.
We're not investigating these gates. We're just going.
Yeah.
Fine. So you guys wrong one. So you guys find yourselves here. Let me actually. So this is what you guys see thus far. You walk up to a house, or as I have a passage to read from the book now. The gravel road leads to a village. Its tall houses, dark as tombstones. Nestled among these solemn dwellings are a handful of closed-up shops. Even the tavern is shut tight. A soft whimpering draws your eyes towards a pair of children standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless street.
I shout to the children, "What are you doing here?"
They look at you and don't respond right away.
I shouted again in Dwarvish.
They look confused.
I shouted again in Elvish.
They look confused.
I shouted again in Abyssal.
still look confused.
Huh. Okay. Well, I'm out of ideas.
I just try to ignore them. As long as they don't bother me, I'm going to try to walk past them.
I'm following my guide.
Hold on. Give me your character, Terry. Terry!
I'm a big
I
boy.
need to scale them down. All right. So, what are you guys doing? No.
I'm going to try to walk past the kids.
And I'm following Niclas.
All right. So, as you begin to approach the children to walk past them, after shushing the boy, the girl turns to you and says, "There's a monster in our house." She then points to a tall brick row house that has seen better days. Its windows are dark, it has a gated portico on the ground floor, and the rusty gate is slightly ajar. The houses on either side are abandoned, and their doors and windows are boarded up. This is what you... God damn it.
This is
Can I
what you
try
got.
to convince her that there's no monsters? There's no such thing as monsters?
You can try. Go ahead.
Come on, that 20.
Hey, Niclas. Niclas, I have an
She
idea.
does absolutely not believe you.
I think we should actually hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna Mr. Dimmadome.
Yes.
You see, these children, they clearly believe something's scaring them that's from inside this house, whether it be a monster or not, whatever you must believe. I'm just going to say that by your God, your almighty Mr. Von Strangle, you should be willing to help them and at least investigate the house. That would be the noble thing to do in this situation.
I agree. Also, they might be just stricken with fear. I'm going to try to pick the children up. Well, I'm going to pick the children up and carry them inside the house.
As you do, your arms kind of go through and they vanish.
Whoa.
Hey, Niclas, I think this is a good chance for us to dip while he's inside the house.
Did anybody else just see me?
Yeah, I agree. Let's go.
Yes, they all saw you do that.
That was real creepy, Mr. Dimmadome.
I agree.
Just for the record, as Nicholas, as you turn to leave, you notice the fog is the absolute thickest it has ever been.
I go towards the house.
I just try to keep going forward.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Divine Sense. So 60 feet, do I sense any, like, evil? Undead, fiends, celestials?
On the house? Yes, you do.
I do?
Yep.
Oh, hey, guys. And I shout to everybody, like, hey, there's, like, some wickedness going on here.
Then we should probably not be over there. Let's just go anywhere but there.
I feel as if we should vanquish this wickedness.
We don't even know what the wickedness is.
That's why we should come in and see. Oh, wait, hey, Dylan, what was it?
Undead.
It is undead? There is undead in this house.
Just leave it be. Why do you have to kill the undead? The raid died once.
To lay them to rest.
We're not killing them again. We're saving them.
We are saving their souls.
Right.
So, huh.
All right, Randy, you walk inside?
Yeah.
All right, this is what you see. So doors, is there anything to read here? So there is, hanging on the south wall of the foyer is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, which is a stylized golden windmill on a red field, flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. Mahogany-framed double doors leading on from the foyer are set with panes of stained glass.
Is the shield better than mine?
No, it's a shield.
Oh, okay.
It is a very pristine looking shield.
It's not better than mine.
you'd have to get it appraised in order to find out.
Well, me and Chewy are probably not right here, so
Okay.
we haven't gone towards the door yet.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I notice any open doors in here.
All right.
Ooh, that's
The only set of doors are these ones. Hold on. Yeah, these ones right here, and they are closed currently. They are not locked.
Hey, Amnesty, go ahead and do your thing on this door.
Okay, Mr. Dimmadome. I would like to cast thaumaturgy on these doors.
Okay.
So, Chewy, we can just dip now.
Yeah, no, that was the plan.
Okay, let's go.
To make them fly open.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
So they open, and you guys now have access to this. You two, Niclas and Chewy, roll a d.
A D what?
One of you, just one of you as a partner, as a group, roll a d4.
He's the guy guiding, so he would roll.
1d4?
Yeah.
1.
All right. So you guys wander for an hour. You can't see where you're going in the fog.
Okay.
After an hour, guess what you see?
Oh, good.
We looped.
Both of you.
So wait, that means they have an hour to explore the house while we're just outside.
Yep. That they do. So, moving back on to you two, because we got their thing done.
Well, Josh, we tried.
So,
Patty cake?
a wide hall runs the width of the house with a... Hold on, is this the right one? Nope, it's not. Okay, all right. This was the previous one. So this is the one with the shield on the doohickey. Yeah.
What about the one that we're in?
So the one that you're in is the one with the shield doohickey.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so there's nothing. There's nothing in the previous room.
No, this was all one.
We are one.
Red went up.
No, we're not.
All right. So, is there any doors in here?
There are doors up here that you can see up at the far end. So this, just so you guys know, this way, hold on, this way is north. Can you guys see my arrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, this way is north, south, west, and then east.
Wait, Josh, do you see anything?
Well, other than this... I mean, I see what he was doing, yeah.
I don't know if I see... I didn't see anything he did. I see literally nothing.
All you need to know is the way I'm heading towards right now is north.
Oh, hold on. Wait, so my bad. So what happened was my screen... I was just scrolled really far up, so I didn't see the bottom of the screen where we actually were. I just saw pure blackness.
The left of the screen is north. That's all you need to know.
Okay, cool.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead. Amnesty, do it again on the door.
All right.
You know I don't like letting damsels touch doors.
All right. We're gonna stand back a little
Yep.
and then cast thaumaturgy on the door.
It opens.
Whoa.
All right, I'm going to read the description for this room. So a wide hall runs the width of the house with a black marble fireplace at one end and a sweeping, not that color, but red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a longsword. The wood-paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs. And the decorative paneling follows the staircase as it circles upward towards the second floor. To answer your inevitable question, there is a door here, a door here, and a door here, as well as a door here. And one right here.
I'm gonna take the longsword off the mantle.
Okay, it's just a regular longsword.
Okay.
So whatever damages you want to give you.
Cool. Cancel. All right. So I have one longsword now.
All right. What else?
I'm going to Use perception and see which doors are open, which doors are locked, and which aren't.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I'll do guidance on that if I have to.
None of the doors are locked. However, as you look around the room, you obviously are looking around, checking the doors and whatnot. You notice something quite strange. Amongst the paneling, the wood panel on the walls, you see serpents and skulls that are inconspicuously woven into the wall design.
I'm gonna go ahead and touch the skulls.
Okay.
Do I sense? Huh?
Be careful, Mr. Dimmadome.
Oh, okay, sorry, I didn't let you finish. Go ahead.
Do I sense any like evilness or anything crazy coming from these like serpents and skulls?
No, nothing from that skull specifically. No.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and tell Amnesty to open all the doors at once.
All of them, Mr. Dimmadome, are you sure?
This is what Jorgen would want. He would want us to save everybody at all times.
Oh, okay, Mr. Dimmadome, if you're sure. I'd like to cast Thaumaturgy on all 5 doors.
Was successful. The doors all open.
Did anything come out?
Nothing came out.
Okay.
Good boy. And you can let us know whenever an hour passes. So
yeah, it's probably going to be another room or two.
Okay.
And then
Cool. Me and Josh is going to be dicking around in the fog. Or me and Niclas.
So where are you guys going from here? All the doors are now open?
We'll go into this room.
Okay, let me reveal it for you guys.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to ready my weapon. Ready?
Okay.
Whoa. I think that's the wrong room. Oh, never mind.
So you guys walk into the centerpiece of this wood paneled dining room with a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 disregard the inconsistency high-backed chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an alpine vale. The wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among the trees. Red silk drapes cover the windows, and a tapestry depicting hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after a wolf hangs from an iron rod bolted to the south wall.
Huh. Okay, that's really interesting. I'm going
These are some
to...
pretty paintings, Mr. Dimmadome.
I agree. Let's walk out of the room.
For the other two, Niclas and Chewy, you guys begin to see the house come into view.
Okay.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Hey, Dylan.
Yeah.
So as a dwarf, I have stone
Not like we
cunning.
have much choice now.
Gives
You got
me...
stone cutting?
Yes, stone cunning.
So, does that mean we have to go inside? Or do we want to just...
We can always go to sleep, but I don't really think it's going to do us any good.
Also, something might come out of the fog and attack us if we sleep in the middle of the road.
So can I discern
Nothing's going to attack us when we walk into the building.
the stonework of the
Okay.
stone?
Whatever.
Well, I apologize for this. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe we won't be stuck here for too long.
And maybe we'll die in here, and I'll have my peace and quiet.
Dylan?
Why are we under a rug?
Because the rug
It's
isn't
a
doing
weird
what it needed
world.
to do.
Ugh.
All right, Randy.
Yes.
Nobody talk about Randy. What you got?
Alright, so stone cunning gives me like advantage pretty much. Well, I double my proficiency skill to use a history check on the stone to discern its origin and history of it.
Oh, the origin of the actual stone?
Yeah. To
Okay.
see like what
It's
the
not
back-
covered in the book, Randy.
Yeah, it is. Stone cunning.
No, it's not covered in my book, Randy. All right,
Well, you
go
made
ahead,
it
make
seem
your roll.
like it was important.
Make your roll.
Okay.
Oh, you don't, yeah, to roll a history.
Okay.
On the
Oh, roll it on here?
preferably, yeah. Now that
Okay.
I've gotten you guys used to
Public roll.
seeing rolls.
Advantage?
If you have, does it say you have advantage?
No, just double your proficiency bonus.
So just add 2 to your roll.
Okay.
Do you have advantage in history or proficiency in history?
No, so it'll be just adding 4 to it.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, so plus 2 more, I guess. So
21?
20.
Or 19 rather.
Yeah, 19.
Now I gotta think about how to answer your question. What exactly are you looking at? Like what do you want to know?
So you made a point to point out like the stone carving, like the skulls and the serpents.
Yep.
Is there anything else important about that I should know, or?
You can't discern anything. You can't think of anything important from that. But by observing the stonework itself, you can tell that this part of like the house itself is a couple hundred years old.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Good. Some good stonework.
It's been well maintained.
All right, I'm gonna go open this door now.
The doors are already all open.
Like go inside of it.
Right, okay, so this is simply best room in the house. Ready?
Pause it.
Let's go for it.
Yep.
Do we need to roll perception to see if there's anything in here?
No, you don't.
Okay.
I don't think. Let me make sure, but no, you shouldn't have to.
Me and him are in the main hall now.
Follow me upstairs. We don't want to be stuck down here with them.
So the cloakroom has several black coats hanging from hooks on the walls and a top hat that sits on a high shelf.
Ooh, a top hat. I'm wearing it.
All right, you now have a top hat.
On my top hat. So my hat is now taller.
So me and Chewy went upstairs.
We saw them go into the closet, and we're like, "Screw this! We're going upstairs while they're distracted."
And we're gonna pause on you two. We'll get to you two in a moment.
Okay, we'll just stay on pause for a while.
Let's finish with these two real quick.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I noticed anything, like while we were in the closet.
He's
Okay.
been gone forever.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you heard them. You heard the creaking of the floorboards.
I heard the creaking in the floorboards. Did I notice if they ran upstairs or not?
No.
Okay.
You don't know where it went, but you heard movement in the house from behind you.
I'm gonna go to this door down here and open it up and go inside of it.
The door. Okay, let me open it up for you.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
This oak-paneled room looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves that I didn't put anywhere. 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth, with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabra. A chandelier hangs above a cloth-covered table surrounded by 4 chairs. That table is not covered at all. 2 cabinets stand against the wall.
I'm gonna investigate the cabinets.
The cabinets? Okay. Which one? The north one or the east one?
This east one that I'm closest to with a 7.
That's
All
north.
right. The east one is this one's north.
Okay, well this one.
All right, so the north one is locked. I'm
Okay.
sorry, the north one is unlocked and holds a small box containing a deck of playing cards and an assortment of wine glasses.
I will take the playing cards.
Okay. What else?
And is there anything else in there? No?
There's another cabinet. Not in that cabinet, no.
Well, we'll go over to this cabinet.
All right, that's the one that is locked.
I will open it.
You will roll. Do you have thieves' tools?
Huh?
You have thieves' tools?
I have a hammer.
I have thieves' tools.
Amnesty, do you think you could open this?
I'll try. So do I roll for dexterity?
Well, yeah, you're gonna roll dexterity.
Right in entering the sin.
If you have thieves'
Are you proficient in thieving tools?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
then it's with advantage.
What? Is it? Is that how?
Yeah,
No,
right.
does he just get double proficiency?
Add your
No.
proficiency.
You just add your proficiency to it, you weirdo.
Okay, well, that's my dexterity. Oh, that's a save.
Wow.
Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. It's the same thing anyway.
It's the same. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
And
So you
then
will
with
successfully.
proficiency.
Yeah, you're fine. You're gonna open it and hold a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, and a hand crossbow with 20 bolts for each weapon.
Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and take that heavy crossbow.
I'll take a hand crossbow.
And those 20 bolts.
Yep.
And Amnesty, you took the light or the hand crossbow?
What's the difference here?
Not really sure.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna pull up the weapons page real fast.
All right. Well, moving on. Let's. What else y'all doing in this room?
I'll just do the light one.
Take the light one. Okay. Y'all gonna leave the other one there?
Yeah.
Okay. What else in this room?
Nothing really.
Okay.
Like, I guess I'll walk out of the room.
All right. Those are not suits of armor. Oh well. All right. So we are going from here. Actually, you saw that door open, so. Go. What else you guys doing?
Who?
Doug Dimmadome and his companion.
Yes.
What are you guys doing?
That I guess that's it, because they should have a turn, I think.
All right, so we're now gonna go back to you two, and you two, whoops, are going to go upstairs.
Yeah.
No,
We went all
keep
the
your
way
character
upstairs.
there. Keep your fucking character there.
Hey, we're stopping at 8:30, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I gotta go back and get fucking the other one. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys see, or you guys all are gonna be able to see it, obviously. So, but no metagaming, obviously. All right. Oh well, I grabbed 2 of Moose.
Awesome. My power is double.
I'm
All my
so glad
stats are
there's 2
double.
of me.
I now have a 26 wisdom.
Oops, motherfucker. Oh, there we go. All right. Nope, wrong one. Over here. So you guys come up the stairs. Let me reveal this for you.
I see blackness.
Yep.
My old friend.
All right, you guys see everything now? Well,
Yeah.
what I've shown you. All right, so you guys went up the stairs. Unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this. Who has dark vision?
I do. I mean, we should both do because we're both elves.
Yeah.
The tiefling does.
I do.
I have it.
Okay, so all you guys have dark vision. All right, cool. Unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood-framed portrait of a man and a woman with 2 children. Cradled in the man's arms was a swaddled baby, which the mother regards with a hint of scorn. Standing suits of armor flank wooden doors in the east and the west wall. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. The doors are carved with dancing youths. A red marble staircase that started on the first floor continues its upward spiral, and a cold draft can be felt coming down the stairs.
So keep going up, or actually, It does have a pretty cold draft. Do you want to see if we can, like it leads to the roof so we can look and see if there's a way out of this fog?
Yeah, anything to get me out of here faster.
Cool. We're going to keep going upstairs.
All right, so as you guys go up the stairs, you notice the draft definitely gets colder. However, when you reach the top, there is a strong door that is locked.
Fuck.
Okay. Well, do you know how to pick a lock?
I'm more of a performer than a locksmith.
Okay, then back down we go.
Yeah. Well.
Wow.
So.
Are there 3 doors or 2 doors?
There are 3 doors. One right here.
Okay.
One right here. Yeah. All right.
Well, there looks to be a door behind this staircase. That looks.
There
ominous.
is a door behind the staircase.
All right, so we'll go investigate that one.
All right, let me open it up for you.
Yep.
I need to.
Is that a door right here?
An undecorated bedroom contains a pair of beds with straw-stuffed mattresses. At the foot of each bed is a footlocker.
I'll investigate the one in front of me.
I'll investigate the one
footlocker?
next to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, open it. There's nothing in there.
All right.
And the other one, there's nothing in there?
There's nothing in either of them. There is a door. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's a door.
Yeah, right here.
I'm going to look around the beds.
Okay.
See if I see anything on them or below or under them.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I'm going to
You're
open
not
the
gonna
other
see
door.
anything, Josh. There's nothing.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna go towards the door.
All right.
Yeah,
then
I'll open
we're
it and
gonna-
walk in first.
All right. You guys are gonna see that.
Ooh, something blue.
Yeah, tiny servants' uniforms, or tidy servant uniforms hanging from hooks in the adjoining closet.
So we're
And
in the
there's still no
servants'
lights,
quarters.
right?
I'm saying it?
There's still no lights around, right?
Correct.
So if anything's important with colors, don't tell us.
Right here. Hold on. Let me come back over here. All right. Right here is a dumbwaiter.
Okay.
I didn't put it in there.
That's fine. But
Wait, where?
anything that's important with colors, don't tell us.
Okay. Yeah. There's nothing important.
All right.
Okay.
Be gray.
So leave the servants' quarters, I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Top. We can split up, or we can just go one of them. It's only 2 doors left.
you know what? Let's just split up and meet back here.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the one
Yeah.
to the west.
All right. Then we're gonna start with Niclas there.
Okay.
And that's not what I meant to do. Let me Control G. The door you find is open, or and by open I mean unlocked.
Okay. So
God damn it! Oh, that's why. I'm not
You got
gonna get
this.
the review.
I think that's the wrong room.
Yeah, that's Chewy's room.
Bitch!
Well, then let Chewy go first.
You're gonna see it anyway.
This is let Chewy go first.
All right, yeah, you go first.
Okay.
So, red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-backed chair face the entrance and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the rooms are 2 overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the higher shelves.
I'm going to start off by looking at the desk and seeing what was on the desk when I get there.
All right, the desk has several items resting atop it: an oil lamp, a jar of ink, a quill pen, a tinderbox, and a letter kit containing a red wax candle, 4 blank sheets of parchment, and a wooden seal bearing a family insignia.
Do I recognize said insignia?
You do recognize said insignia.
Is it? I look at the mysterious note that I got. Is it the same
Yes,
thing?
it is
Okay.
the same.
I'm going to take the kit that you mentioned and add it to my.
Also, sorry, I'm assuming you looked through everything on the desk. The desk drawer is empty except for an iron key.
Wait, except for an iron key? There's only...
Correct.
I'll take the key. But yeah, I'll take the key in that kit that you mentioned. Just message me later what was in the kit so I can add it to my inventory.
The what kit? Oh, a letter kit?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
It has a red wax candle.
Okay.
Here, I'll talk to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say message it to me and I'll just add it to my inventory after the session.
Red wax. And okay, I can't spell. Candle. That's where the N is. 4 blank sheets of parchment and a wooden seal and a insignia. Okay. What else you got?
Cool. Next, I'm going to just start looking over what type of books are in the bookshelf.
Hundreds of tomes covering a range of topics, including history, warfare, and alchemy. There are also several shelves containing first edition collected works of poetry and fiction. They all look to be in pristine condition.
Does there appear to be dust?
No, there is no dust anywhere on it. As a matter of fact, for both of you, everything that you guys have seen thus far has been free of dust.
Okay.
Okay. Next thing I'm doing, I guess I'm just going to, just check all the shelves, or is it basically just more of the same stuff?
Go ahead and roll for perception.
Gotcha. Perception. Give me my first nat 20. Come on. 18.
You passed, and you notice so right about, let me get my selector, right about here-ish on this shelf, there is a book that does not quite seem to be just a book.
I am going to take it, or I'm going to go and try and grab / pull / whatever the book that catches my eye. If it's on a high shelf, I'll use the ladder to get up to it.
It's not. It's on the 3rd, 4th shelf. Sure, it's high enough for you to use it.
Okay.
It does not fall off the shelf. However, when you do pull it, you notice you hear a small snick, and a door opens.
Okay, I'll open the door and then I'll head. Does it appear to have anything inside when I look inside?
More bookshelves.
Okay, I will walk in.
Okay.
Is that a chest in the corner there?
This secret room contains bookshelves packed with tomes describing being summoning rituals and the necromantic rituals of a cult called the Priests of Osiris. A heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet stands against the south wall, its lid half closed. Sticking out of the chest is a skeleton, and let me move the skeleton real fast. There we go.
The chest appears to be open, though, or partially open?
It's half open, yeah. Sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor. 3 darts are stuck in the armor and the ribcage. And clutched in the skeleton's left hand is a letter.
So, what I'm going to do in this situation is I'm going to go back to the lobby on the 2nd floor, and I'm going to be like, yo, Niclas, I found something pretty sketchy, and he probably would have been exploring his room when I go back.
Yeah, so I guess we can do his real quick.
Yeah.
There's not much in here. Once you guys clear out the secret room, we will be done.
Okay.
How's the music?
No, the music's fine. It seems a little creepy.
Good. All right. So, let me get the room number for this real quick so I can tell you the right description. You went into that one. All right. Gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly appointed hall, which has a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. A harpsichord with a bench rests in the northwest corner, and near the balcony is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece.
Okay. So I'm gonna just go over here. Do I notice anything off about the piano, or can I just press the keys, see if it works?
It doesn't say anything is off about it.
So it's just normal. Okay.
Yep. Let me make sure. Yeah, everything is fine.
So outside of the two instruments, nothing really of note that I can see.
No.
If I do a quick check around.
Yeah, roll perception.
Okay.
Okay, so as you look around, you notice that what you thought were well-dressed dancers on the mantelpiece are instead carvings of well-dressed skeletons.
Okay.
Other than that, you notice nothing else in that room.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go right back out.
Okay, and now you two converge.
Find anything interesting?
No, just a ballroom.
I found a something pretty crazy in here. It's the study. You might want to come and check it out with me.
Okay.
So I'm going to take him into the study, and then we're going to go up into the corner where I'm going to show him the secret passage with the skeleton and the chest.
Yep.
I'm a bit skeptical. I'm going. If anything goes wrong, this place seems a little creepy. Help me, I guess.
Okay.
So I'm going to go over and I'm going to reach for the note in the skeleton's hand.
Do you have any magic?
You take it.
Okay.
Let me give this to you.
I'll read it out loud to Josh when I get it, but yeah.
Moose, you should have it in your journal now.
Yep, letter from Strahd to Durst.
Strahd to Durst, yep.
Okay, my most pathetic servant, I am not a Messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However, many souls you have bled on your hidden altar. However, many visitors you have tortured in your dungeons. Know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in the earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness, of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are. Your dread lord and master, Strahd von Zarovich.
Yep.
And I'm going to also try to open said chest.
It opens.
Okay.
You also... Yeah.
Sorry. Part of the reason I went to get Josh was I was worried it was a mimic.
That's fair. No, it is not a mimic. It is a real chest. The chest contains 3 blank books with black leather covers worth about 25 gold apiece. There are 3 spell scrolls, the deed to the house, the deed to a windmill, and a signed will.
I'm going to take the 3 spell scrolls and the books, and then I'm going to show the deed and the both the deeds and the will to Niclas, and I'm going to be like, so this house looks like a little bit of an upgrade from your previous house. Do you want this?
No, I'm quite fine where I was. But I looked through the will.
The will, as you read it, the will is signed by Gustav Elizabeth Durst and bequeaths the house, the windmill, and all other family property to Rosavalda and Thornbolt Durst in the event of their parents' deaths.
Okay.
What do the spell scrolls have on them?
Roll Arcana.
Okay. I roll and got a 7. I have no
You
fucking.
cannot read what's written there. It doesn't make sense to you.
I'm going to ask Niclas if he has any idea.
If he wants to, he can roll.
I'll try. I'm not really good with the arcane. I'd rather just punch things.
You roll better than me.
You are slightly more learned, and you know that these are scrolls of bless, protection from poison, and spiritual weapon.
So I tell him that.
Okay, so I'm just going to need to. Okay, so bless scroll. What was it? What were the other ones?
Bless, protection from poison, and spiritual weapon.
Bless.
Okay.
There are 2 deeds as well.
You can keep the spells. I have no use for them.
Yeah. Wait, it was bless scroll, protection from poison, and what was the third one? Sorry, something weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon. Okay. Cool. What does spiritual weapon do exactly?
Look it up. I don't know. You have to look it up. Also, in that chest, you find a second key.
I'll take the second key. So I have an iron key and another iron key.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. 2 iron keys. So I have 2 iron keys, 3 black books, 3 scrolls, and that kit that I picked up from the table.
Yes.
I'm giving the deeds and stuff to Niclas if he wants to hold on to them or not. If not, I'll just have everything to my inventory if he doesn't want to.
I just throw them in my scroll case.
Cool.
Okay. Where do you guys go from here?
Anything else we see in the room?
In the room, I don't believe so.
So
outside of the books on the shelves, there are 3 darts in the rib cage of the dead adventurer. You guys got the letter? All right. Nope, that's it.
Okay.
Me and Niclas are going to head back to the staircase, I guess, and I'm going to try and convince him to head up the staircase more, and I'm going to use both. I'm going to try both keys on the locked door.
You're going to meet the other 2.
Okay.
I'm just going to I want to see if the locked keys worked, but if that's where you wanted to either stop or if that's where you wanted to, that's where I was going to go next.
Once you reconvene with them, we have less than a minute. So if we have time after you guys do your reconvening and you want to run up and check one of the keys, that's fine. Or if you just want to do it now, that's fine.
If you want us to wait for them, then that's fine.
Yeah, let's pause on that.
I'm going to assume that they walked up the stairs when we were exiting the secret room, I guess. I don't know.
No, because there was a couple of rooms that we hadn't checked out downstairs.
Okay. We'll figure it out somehow how we all reconvened. Especially since our characters are kind of pseudo-intentionally avoiding yours.
Yeah, it's been real annoying.
Yeah.
See, from the get-go, I told Dylan yesterday, my character really says, as his ideal, meddling in the affairs of others only causes trouble. He wants nothing to do with it.
But you still have to go along with the game's sake of it.
Yeah, I go along with you, but literally someone comes to me like, I do not want to do this.
All right. So as we reach 8:30, that concludes our session for the night.
Excellent. And with that, I will stop streaming.